Watch, major Dem city has terror attack a day total media blackout. It is clear that some parts of this country need some serious work. We are sick and tired of seeing the mainstream media ignore these issues while peddling their fake news. On Tucker Carlson tonight, Tucker sat down with Delegate Kurt Anderson of Baltimore to talk about the crime rate there and what can be done to solve the problem. Fox News reports that there is at least a murder a day in Baltimore, and this problem has only gotten worse since new gun restrictions popped up. Anderson, hesitantly states, "Things are not going the way we want them to go." That is the understatement of the year. The best solution that Anderson could come up with was fund computers in police cars. While that sounds like something that needs to be done, the real problems are riddled throughout their system. The city is doing nothing to counter the gang violence in the city, or so it would seem. A vast majority of these deaths all stem from gang violence, so the gun control laws are virtually useless. Anderson doesn't see it that way until Tucker sheds a little light on the situation for him. Tucker explains that gang members in Baltimore do not care about the law. They are going to get their hands on firearms regardless. The only thing happening now is guns are denied to hard-working, law-abiding members of the community. If someone is threatened by a gang member with a gun, they have no means to defend themselves and will, in all honesty, likely end up another statistic. It is tragic yet infuriating. Something needs to happen here. Tucker goes on to explain to Anderson that his city has a poverty rate that is a stunning 10% above the national average. In other words, people are poor, frustrated, and resorting to violence and gang life to make ends meet. Worse yet, the murder rate in Baltimore is barely under the murder rate in Venezuela. That fact should send a chill down your spine. It is almost like some parts of the U.S. are collapsing into an abyss under the crippling weight of poverty, violence, and pure desperation. We can thank Barack Obama and his progressive minions for making matters worse, though the left will never admit that it is a problem. Interestingly, there is no coverage of just how bad things are getting in Baltimore and other troubled cities around our nation. This is a growing problem, and if we pretend it doesn't exist, it is only going to get worse. We need to start getting together and coming up with plans to take these gangs out of the picture and bring some financial stability back to communities in these areas. It is not going to happen in a day. But if we can open up the eyes of enough people around the nation, perhaps we can make a change for the better and show the Democrats how it should be done.